CAPI Live. I hope everybody's had a great week. And I hope everybody had a great last weekend. See how we wasn't on last weekend. Rotate device. Device is rotated. Where are we rotating the device? That way. We will wait for everybody to get on, and then we will get the show started. See who will be the first one on tonight. Dang it. Hey. Got some sun.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is chemical burn from cross ties. There's a coconut oil.
Hey, Cora, how's it going? Hey, Michelle Heron. Good to see y'all. Glad you're in. We'll wait for a few more people to get on, and then we will get started with the show. Hey, John. John's with us now. We got Cora, we got Michelle, we got John. Everybody, there's Dakota. Remember, you guys, when you come on, let me know you're here by saying hello in the chat box, because it doesn't tell me who you are. It just tells me that someone's here. I know we've got Michelle, Cora, and John. So if anybody else is on, please say hello and how are you? And I will give you a shout out and a hello. Excuse me. Let's see. Excuse me. Hey, Bree. So I'm still trying to get my computer to cooperate here. So I'm going to do references. Hope everybody had a great week. How was y'all's week? Shitty as usual. I'm sorry, Bree. Sorry that you had a bad week. And I'm sorry that that's usual. That's sad. It's all good. Life is life. No, don't do that. When it comes to life, never say it is what it is. Situations can be it is what it is, but not life. Because life is what you make it. It's only shitty if you let it to be shitty. And I know people will say, well, sometimes you just don't have control over stuff. You're absolutely right. You don't have control over everything, but you do have control over how you handle it. Thank goodness. Because if we didn't, we'd be all in trouble. I had a good week and an incredible night last night. Let's all go ahead and say happy birthday to John. I was going to wait for announcements, but let's just go ahead and say it. Hey, Cora. I think I already said hey to Cora. I think. John, can you go share and let everybody know we're on? Please, sir. Share and let everybody know that we'll be on air. Hey, does this not plug into the computer?
What,
For this?
No, it's just a random thing I just found.
Oh, okay.
Do you want it to be on?
There's no way if it won't plug in the computer because the outlets are taken.
Like, yeah.
You could go in there and see if you can find me an extension cord, though. Ask Alyssa if she knows where one's at. Thank you, John. Yes, today is John's birthday. We had a little karaoke party last night in Birmingham for him and Bessemer, I think. Or in Hoover, I guess it was. But it was a lot of fun. We had a blast. Me and John and his two nephews and some other guy, some random guy there, we got up and sang Bohemian Rhapsody. And it was awesome. We had a really, really good time. There was quite a bit of alcohol involved and a lot of fun. It was a blast. I had a really good, really good time. Perfect. Thank you. Plug it up over there, I guess. If it'll reach. Just unplug both of those. No, unplug the black one.
If we're never using it, you can always use that one.
And put that, yeah, there you go. Just like that.
We need a block for that. I'll go for a black block. Oh, wait. I'm not going to.
You're going to do what?
What?
Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm having to finagle. I think that's the technical term for it. Finagle.
Yeah.
What is that for?
For the light.
Oh, for the light. Gotcha. Sorry, guys. I'm going to stop moving you around at any second now. There we go. Now I can stop moving y'all around. We're getting it set up. I'm still not able to do the review, guys. I apologize. I want to do the review really bad. This won't go into here either. Yeah, it will. Never mind. Technical difficulty. Sorry. I'll get this set up. Hold on. All right. Now I think I got it. But now you're lopsided. There we go. There. That's enough lighting, isn't it? Does that look good? Hey, Beth. There's Beth. Yay, Beth is in. Everything's better with a little Beth in it. All righty. Let me take that out of there. Keep that out of there. That out. And go with this. And my chat should come up. Chats aren't coming up. There they go. All righty. Have an unspoken prayer request. Okay, let's go ahead and get right into that, guys. Let's get into the prayer request. Beth has a unspoken, so John will add that to the list. There we go. Ba-ba-bum. I really dislike looking at myself. It's very disturbing. My chats are not coming up. I don't know why. It's just showing me the first ones. Hey, Lydia. I just saw that you were on. I'm sorry. I missed you earlier. No, I still don't see that you're on. Happy birthday, John, from Morgan and Matthew. Too cool. All right. If you guys have a prayer request, just pop it up there. John will put it on the list. We do not just take prayer requests and forget about them. We do make a list of them. We do pray about our prayer request. I have 2 unspoken prayer requests as well, John. I want you guys to continue to pray for Beth and Tom. They are going through some stuff. They need a bunch of prayer. We're all going through stuff. Always. Always. What makes life so interesting. But thankfully, we've got prayer to fall right back on. Because it works every time, and I do not know what is going on with this thing. I think I need to come out and come back in. Let's see. Isn't that interesting? Why does that keep happening? Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now there's my chat, so I just needed to come out and come back in. Okay, I got it now, guys. Let me make sure there's nothing I missed because I couldn't see the chats. I leveled up to level 41 today. Yes, you did. Okay, I am now back on chats. You guys fire away. Throw your questions at me. And the lag's not so bad either. Hey, Johnny. About 10 seconds. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Yeah, if you guys have any prayer requests, just throw them up there. If you have a prayer request that you want to put up, but that you want us to add to our prayer list, but you don't want to put it up here, and you don't want to say unspoken either, you can email John. John is about to throw his email up there about right now after the lag, and then he'll be able to get that prayer request. You can either put it on there or just say unspoken in his email, and he will add that. He'll put your name and your prayer request on our list. I think John is in the process of working on a prayer list site. I think that's really cool. He's going to be working on a prayer list site. All right. Upcoming events. We do not have another CAPI camp planned as of yet. We know it's going to be in September. I think it's going to be at Chiha. I'm not sure yet. Thank you, John, for putting that up there. I think it's going to be at Chiha. Not sure yet. We haven't really sat down with John yet and talked about it, but we will figure that out. And we will give you guys dates and times and plenty of time. We'll have that all mapped out and ironed out and ready to go. This last CAPI camp we went to was in Moundsville at Payne Lake, and it was a blast. We all had such a good time. We always have a great time. And this time we didn't have any classes. I love doing the class. I really do, because that means that's more people that's being educated into the real paranormal instead of this stuff you see on television and all that stuff. And that's why we do what we do, is to get that out there. So I love doing the class. But every now and then when we have a CAPI camp and I don't have to do the class, it is awesome, because I'm not bound down to doing that class. I can just go and have fun with the people and fellowship and eat and just have a blast. And that's what I did the entire camp trip. It was amazing. We all had such a good time. Let me tell you guys what the issue is on getting the reviews started. Here's the issue. The PC that I'm using, I have everything on there. I've been educated on how to do everything on OBS Studio, and so that I can get the reviews on there. And what it will do is whenever I'm on the air, like I am right now, down here in a little box, somewhere down here, you'll see a video, a box with a video in it. And we're going to let that video play, and then I'll be commentating it, and then you guys will be giving your opinions through chat as well, live while we're doing the videos. So we are working on that. The issue right now is I do have the OBS Studio on the system. It is already set up and ready to go, no problem. The only problem with it is right now is for some reason, whenever we put a webcam on this system, it will not let us use the webcam for YouTube. It keeps saying that another app is using the webcam when it's not using the webcam. Why it does that, we haven't figured it out. We used several webcams, and it's the same thing every single time. So we've got to figure out what program is running in the background that uses that camera as soon as we plug it up. So as soon as we figure that out, we will get that started for you guys. I think that's all we got to do is just get that. Get that set up. So as soon as we get that set up, we'll be able to do it. Yes, prayers for John to get a job. John is still looking for a good job. See, I'll give big prayers out for John to get a job. He is looking relentlessly for a good position. He needs it. Needs a job because they won't pay us to sit at home anymore. They did that for a couple of years, but they won't do that anymore. Unless you're crazy. John's crazy. He just hadn't been certified yet. So as soon as we get him certified, then we'll be able to get him a check, a crazy check. Maybe that's what we need to work on, John, is getting you a crazy check. Instead of getting you back to work, we'll just get you a crazy check. You just sit at home and be crazy. So let's see. Okay, another upcoming event. I know probably a couple months ago, you guys remember, I started telling you guys that we had something coming up that was big, but I couldn't tell you what it was. I couldn't tell you guys exactly what was going on with it because it wasn't set in stone yet. So we have got this thing set up. It's ready to go. It's going to happen. We're just waiting on to get it started. And we are going to start a CAPI Live radio show. Yes, I've talked about it in the past. We've talked to different stations, and I've put out feelers and talked to different people and tried to see what we can get going. And it just looked like it wasn't going to happen for about a while there. I worked on one station for over 2 years, over 100 applications and only 3 callbacks. Well, hey, one of those 3 might be something though, buddy. So let's see. Make sure I got all these. I'm sorry, guys, for the sounds in the background. We got a baby crying. We got dogs barking. I hope y'all can hear me. Dakota, can you take him back to his mom? Oh, he's going back now? I can stop that noise. I can't stop the dogs, unfortunately. I can, but Michelle won't let me. Paramama won't let me stop them the way I want to. Hint, hint. But anyway, we're getting this radio thing going, guys. We record our first episode on July 8th. Now, that episode, the very first show for CAPI Live Radio, will not air until the 15th. It will be on 101.5 FM out of Selma. There will be this first one is going to have pretty much the whole team on it. We're going to be doing a meet and greet. You guys don't want to miss the first show. You don't want to miss any of the shows because they're going to be amazing. Right now, they're going to be pre-recorded podcast. So we're also going to have podcast to put out. We're going to work on that. We're going to record the podcast and excuse me, we're going to record the podcast on the 8th, July 8th. That podcast is going to be aired on the radio July 15th. So, and I see I got comments coming in. I'll get to them in a second. But as soon as, but after that, after it airs, we're also going to be putting together podcasts too. So there's going to be a CAPI podcast as well as the radio show. Now, for the first season, we're going to do the podcast version of it, the pre-recorded version of it, and then hopefully starting on the next season, the first of the season 2, after our first 10 episodes, we'll start doing a live radio to where we can do call-ins and stuff like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. We've always had a lot of success out of radio. It's never let us down. The calls have always been there. The views or the listening audience has always been there. So I don't think we're going to have any issue with that as far as it blowing up and doing what we want it to do. All right, so y'all look forward to that. 101.5. It's a country station out of Selma, Alabama. It's part of the Alexander Broadcasting System. I think they have like 4 different stations there and a couple stations in Montgomery. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It really is. The first show is, like I said, it's going to be everybody on the team are going to be either in studio or on Zoom. And we're going to be talking about the team and talking about CAPI and what we do and what we, how we do what we do and why we do what we do. And it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. It really is. It's going to be an awesome, awesome opportunity for us to get a podcast started and a radio show. So I'm really looking forward to that. 101.5 FM out of Selma, Alabama. I think you can also get them online. I think I'll have to check on that. I think you can get them online. As a matter of fact, I can check on that right now. Let's see if we can get them online so I don't be lying to y'all. Kicks Country 101.5 FM out of Selma, Alabama. That is the name of the station that we will be going to. And let's look at their podcast to see. Actually, I think you cannot get that online. We'll figure that out. We may have to switch stations. They have several to choose from, but we'll figure that out. And I'll get you guys that information to see. But it says listen right here, but then you click on it and it says not available. So we'll have to figure that out. But we will figure it out for the people that aren't close to there. I know Dixie, or not Dixie, but Alex FM 100.1, or it's 100.9, I think it is. Yeah, 100.9 Alex FM, which is a classic rock station out of the same area. I think you can listen to them online, so we may switch it over to there. So, but it's going to be part of the Alexander Broadcasting System out of Selma, Alabama, or it's not really Selma, it's Valley Grande. But we will get that set up to where you guys can hear it, even if you're not in the listening area. And if you guys know of any businesses that might be interested in sponsoring our paranormal show, let us know. We don't look for sponsorship on here, but on the radio we do, because on the radio we have to pay for that airtime. Not cheap. It's not free, and it's certainly not cheap. It's actually pretty expensive, more than I thought it was going to be. But we do have one sponsor so far that's going to be helping us out with that. So hopefully I'll have the first season taken care of, and I'm going to go Wednesday and get more sponsors so that hopefully we can not only pay for airtime, but we can also pay for members and, you know, getting there back and forth, and if they have to have hotels or anything like that. So that's what we're looking to do. We're not looking to make any money off of it, because y'all know CAPI doesn't do that. We're just looking to supplement income and get our team members. Some team members live quite a ways from Valley Grande. So hopefully we'll be able to get them there without them having to foot the bill. and get them rooms if need be, and all that good stuff. So probably get them a room in Prattville and get them to jump over to Valley Grant. It's not that far. So, but I will get all that taken care of and figure it out. All that's the behind the scenes stuff and the cruddy stuff that you don't need to know about. But if you guys do know small businesses or even big businesses that want to get that started, get a good advertisement on a good station with a lot of listeners, then and get that exposure, then let us know. You can email me or John or Beth, and we'll definitely get in contact with them. Okay, let's see. Let me get back to this over here now that I can see the text again. Charles Pruitt, got baptized today. Feel better since I've been going to church and working at Subway. Got the church helping few people that needs help. Only God can. Come see me soon. Awesome, man. Congratulations. I love y'all. We'll definitely listen to the station on the 15th. Awesome. Congratulations. That is cool. Thank y'all. Mr. Johnny, an awesome man and one of the best mentors I've had in life. Oh, man, you're too sweet. Too kind. It's another individual. I got food. No, I'm just kidding. Charles is a good guy. I am so glad to hear about your baptism. All right. Is there anything else that I need to talk about, Beth or John? Anything else I need to talk about? You guys definitely join us on the radio station. It's going to be so much fun. I am so stoked about that. Like I said, we can have people inside the studio that's on the air. We're going to have guests come in via satellite or via them being there at the station. I've got so many plans for this show. It's going to blow up. I know it is. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's been a few people that I've been wanting to get on the YouTube channel that it's scheduling has fell through, or I couldn't get they couldn't get connections, or something went wrong all the time. So with this radio show coming up, I know that's going to change that. So we're going to be able to do a lot more stuff. We're even going to be doing some investigating, some live investigating on the radio. Be able to hear, not see, but hear, and then maybe later on we'll put that video that we do during the investigation on YouTube, so you guys can see that. So it's going to be so much fun. It really is. I've got so many plans for it. The team is all giddy over it, and everybody's excited about it. And I really believe it's going to turn into something to be pretty freaking awesome. So I really am. I'm looking forward to getting that started and getting all that's going to do for us down the road. I think you covered it. Cool. Thank you, John. I think I did too. I think that was everything. No, your wife and kids are behind us. Y'all taught me help. The ones that don't deserve my help without me being physically around them. Come to me instead. I always have y'all's backs. Oh, that's too sweet, Charles. You know we're always here if you need us, buddy. Always. All right. I think that's it. What do we want to talk about tonight? Let's get on with the show. I will go ghost hunting with you one day. Okay, buddy. Anytime. Why don't you just throw some questions out? We can do that. Ooh, not if I do that, you won't be able to talk to me. There we go. But right now, I believe it is going to be on. I think we can figure something out. To get the people that are outside. I'm going to talk to Scott tomorrow and I'd love to watch y'all investigate Selma. That's a big area. I don't think there's anything in Selma that we haven't already covered. I'm hoping the radio show can give us a backdoor to investigate in Selma. We've already got a backdoor to investigate in Selma. We can pretty much investigate anywhere we want in Selma, probably. Well, probably not anywhere, because a lot of them don't let people do it anymore. But we have a relationship there, so we might be able to. Let's talk about investigating Selma. We can cover it again. Oh yeah, I agree. I wasn't saying there's nowhere we haven't investigated in Selma, because we can't do it again. We can't do it twice, because we've done just about everywhere there several times. So yeah, we can definitely do it again. And I agree with John. Hopefully this radio station, the show will give us a foot back in that door and get back over there. There's a lot of places in Selma that I would really love to get back into, especially some of the historical sites. And if we could do live broadcast while we're doing that, then that would be awesome. So we're definitely going to figure that out and get that set up. I will talk to Scott, the station owner, tomorrow, and we will figure out and be done at that point. Let's see. I'd love to watch you investigate Selma. Y'all hear that? That storm's a coming. Let's talk about investigating Selma. We can do that. Pike County, we've done some places in Pike County, Charles. Sure have. We've done a lot of stuff in the Troy area. Recently, we've done one in the Troy area, but I've done several in the Troy area, in Pike County. Selma. Let's see what all the places. Let me pull that. Let me see what some of the places. I know we got Sturdivant Hall. We've got Smitherman. We've got Train Depot. We got a lot of places in Selma we can go to that and I know we've already done them. Our best Selma sites and historic landmarks. Let's check it out. See, we got, this is all talking about another type. Get rid of that. You got Old Town Historic District. We've done a lot of stuff there, which is a lot of old homes. A lot of those old homes in the Old Town, Selma is what they call it, Old Town. A lot of those homes are actually transported from Cahaba, which was the first state capital. Back in the Civil War days, the capital was in Cahaba, and Cahaba was a booming town. It was huge. Not much there now, but land and a couple of decrepit buildings and some columns that still standing up, but it was a booming town. Well, the Civil War and Wilson's Raiders and everything came through and pretty much burned it down, and burned Selma too. And so a lot of the homes in Selma was destroyed during some of the raids towards the end of the war, and a lot of those homes that did not get destroyed or in the Cahaba were actually moved to Selma, and so that makes up a lot of the historic district of Old Town in Selma. So a lot of those buildings there and houses there in Old Town is has a double whammy on it. You know, it not only was it part of the Selma history, but it was also part of Cahaba's history too. What are some eventful investigations CAPI has done in Selma? I remember those were before my time on the team. Yeah, they were before your time. That was a lifetime ago. Some eventful investigations. Well, we had the old guy at the Keening's Mill. That's another one I'd love to get back into is Keening's Mill. And the old guy that I tried to fight that thought of me as nothing, just kind of shunned me off and then disappeared. I know I've told that story a million times on here. I had the mannequins at Smitherman building that scared us out of our minds. Oh gosh, Selma. Wow. So many homes there. I mean, it was just, that's where CAPI started. That's where we started CAPI at, was in Selma. And that's what started this whole thing with Selma here, the Selma area. I have two procedures on my back in the morning, so I need to hit the hay. I hope everyone has a good week. Much love. Yes, big prayers for you, Beth. Good night. We love you. Take care. Let us know how everything goes after you leave there, please. I had no idea. Yes, definitely get you some sleep. The old Seahorn Schoolhouse down Pike County, 1101 was haunted, but someone burned it down, so it might still be standing. Might be standing still. I've seen it in a year. It's been burned down around the time before. Cool. Yeah, I'd love to get over into Pike County and do some more stuff too. Another really interesting place in Selma was the one called the Castle. That's in kind of close to downtown. Not right in downtown, but just out of the downtown area, but still within that. Let's see if we can get some. This is the Hooper House. It's known as the Weaver House, the Castle. See if we can get a picture of it. It's beautiful. Yeah, we got a picture of it right there. Let me turn this around and show you guys. Y'all see that? Let me turn this back on. That is the Weaver House, better known as the Castle. That was one of our more favorite investigations in Selma because we had a lot of stuff happen there. We had the spirit rush there. We had at least one investigator that had to leave. Couldn't stay there. It was built in 1865, but they reported stuff like music playing, lights on in the attic where there's no electricity. There was a guy that was working there, a workman, when they were doing a lot of renovations on the inside of the house for a few years, and there was a guy on a ladder. Someone walked up behind him. He could hear him walk up behind him, and then very sternly say, "What are you doing?" And he turned and there was no one there. And he left and said, "I'm not going back, y'all." He went back to his company and said, "I'm not going back in there. Y'all can fire me if you want to, but I ain't got nothing in that. I didn't lose anything in that house and I don't want to go back." And he didn't. So, but yeah, we had a lot of experiences there. Like I said, we had the spirit rush. And we had several EVPs from that one as well. That was a lot of fun. I'd love to be able to get back into there. And last time I talked to one of the people that is the local people, the person that owns it, now was the same person that owned it when we did the investigation. Doesn't live there. I think they live in West Virginia, but he does have local people that kind of keep an eye on it and everything. And it did survive the storms. I think it had a little bit of minor outside damage, but other than that, it was good. It didn't get beat up too bad. So I apologize for the grainy video, guys. It's pouring down rain right now. It's like a big storm coming through right now. So that's why we're getting this. I don't know how long we'll be on the air now, because usually we lose power. So I'm pretty sure we're probably going to lose power pretty soon. Hopefully not, but we may. Just to give you a heads up. There we go. What else? What other questions do we have? Y'all know something we haven't done in a long time? We haven't done a contest. I think we need a contest. I really do. I think we need a contest. I really do. I think we need a contest. I want it to be the biggest contest ever. The biggest contest. No other person has done a bigger contest. Okay. Checking the comments. Are y'all still there? Are people even still here? Or did the storm take me out? No one's talking. I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm all alone in this world. Who's all here? Tell me you're here if you're here. How bad is the lag? Pretty bad, isn't it? John says, I'm here. Yay, someone is here with me right now. I'm not all alone. Is John the only one here? John's the only person here. I'm talking to one person. It says I have 6 people on right now. Us and the ghosts. There you go. If y'all want me to do a contest, say hi. If y'all want me to do a contest and give away, I don't know, t-shirt or a hat or some sort of merch, just say hey. Say hello, how you? How you? How high? Very high. That's how high.
I left the windows in the cabin open.
Uh-oh.
Yep, just like that.
More than just John has to say hi, or we won't do it. Because no one is interested in a contest. Okay, that's 2 people of the 6 that are on. 5 now. 1 person left. 2 people of the 5 people that are on wants a contest. 3 people do not want a contest. Let's do, I want to do a hard trivia. Something that'll last. Let's see. Let's see here. What can we do? All of these are stuff y'all can just look up. I don't want stuff you can look up. And the winter is the power goes out, right? That would be too funny. Let's see. You know, we'll do something that we haven't done yet. Da, da, da. Mm-hmm. We're going to do something you can't look up. Let's see. For the people that have been watching the show for a while, and you can actually look this up, but you would have to go back and look at episodes probably. What was CAPI's first investigation as a team? We've talked about that. What was Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations' very first investigation as a team? That's a good one. Y'all can't look that up. Nah, 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 boo, boo. Y'all can't look that up. What was CAPI's first investigation as a paranormal team? The very first investigation as a paranormal team. Whoever gets that will get a t-shirt of their choosing. It could be a long sleeve t-shirt. It could be a short sleeve t-shirt. It can say Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations, like right here. Or it can say, it's a ghost. You can say whatever you want it to say. One of our merch shirts. John, can you put a link to the merch up here, please? A link to the merch on the chat so I can go to it. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. This is a good one. I think this is going to be as good as the last one. I can't remember what it was. It was something about, I know what it was, but I can't remember what it was a code y'all had to figure out, and it was about Abraham Lincoln, the first investigator, first president investigator. John's going to throw up a link to the merch, and I'll show you guys what you'll win if you get this correct. I'll give you a hint. It was in Selma, Alabama. It was in Selma, Alabama, and it was the very first investigation that CAPI ever did as a team. So if anybody can tell me what that is, you will get a t-shirt of your choosing from the merch, CAPI merch. Hey, I got a t-shirt. CAPI tees. CAPI tees. A winner. Order it first and then do it because I have to have the size. Because I don't want to just order a shirt and then saying, okay, you're the winner. Here's your medium shirt. But I wear extra large. Not my problem. Well, this a long time ago. We've definitely talked about it. As a matter of fact, we talked about that investigation just a matter of a few weeks ago. Sure did. Sure did. And members can be on this too, guys. Team members can win this as well, just like the last one. You don't have to be just a viewer and part of the CAPI family. You can be a team member too and win this. It is open to everybody. Everybody. That is your contest as of right now. You can go to, you can tell me what the very first investigation that CAPI has ever done, and you will win one of these guys. Not the guys. They're not for sale. Just the t-shirts. And you can have that in long sleeve or short sleeve. And some of those say Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations on the back, and the other ones say, it's a ghost. I'll show you that it's a ghost in case you guys don't remember what that looked like. There it is. See it? Is a ghost. CAPIParanormal.com. And of course, the front is this, the CAPI logo. And you can get that in long sleeve or short sleeve. I'll show you the long sleeve too. There's the long sleeve. So you can get that in either one of those, the long sleeve or the short sleeve. And there's the short sleeve again. And you can get it with It's a Ghost, or you can get it with this, Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations, CAPIParanormal.com. All right. Thank you for sending that link, because that reminds me I need to get another order up. I need to get another order up. My service lagging rather bad here, just passed over here finally. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty bad here too. I'm getting me the hoodie still soon and short shirt. Cool. I want a shirt that says "Run, Zach, run." Amen. Amen. Oh, look, we already have a guest for the contest. I didn't know we would have a guest tonight, but we do. Matthew guessed Tremont. No, that is not correct. Tremont was not the very first investigation that we did as a team. We did do that investigation as a team, and it was done around about the first of the onset of CAPI. It was a little while after we started the team, but it was not the very first investigation. And like I said, we have talked about that on the show here recently, as a matter of fact. Oh, my thing's like super. Yeah, it's frozen. So I might be frozen with you guys too. Yeah, it's frozen. Doggone it. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I guess we can end it tonight. Tremont is not the right one, but y'all keep guessing. Oh, wait a minute. Good one. Hospital. Lady in red, little girl in a red dress. You aren't frozen. Oh, I am on my end, but I'm not on your end. Good. Okay, cool. Good. Well, Matthew, if you'd have been just a little bit faster. I thought this was going to take longer than it did, but it did not. It was pretty quick. Actually, Don got it. I would have given you that one, lady in red, little girl in the, well, there's a lady in red, not a little girl in red dress. The little girl was in a white dress, but it turned out not to be a little girl. It turned out to be a packaging label. But the lady in red picture was taken from the Vaughn Hospital. John actually said it. He spelled it wrong, so I should penalize him, but he did get it right. It was Vaughn Hospital was the very first investigation that we did as a team. We did several investigations in Selma before we started CAPI. But as a team, that was our first investigation, was Vaughn Hospital. So yes, John won. You get your choice of a new shirt, John. Just PM me what size you want and which one you want. The long sleeve, short sleeve, what you want it to say, all that stuff. But I give it to John. I got to give it to John, Matthew, because he got in before you did. He says Vaughn Hospital, and then right after him, you said lady in red, little girl in a red dress. I love doing contests. And now I'm kind of happy that one didn't last, because now we can come up with another one. I'm going to start doing a lot of contests. We're going to do some radio contests, too, by the way. We're going to do some contests on the radio as well. Probably some trivia and stuff like that. Radio contest will not be available for members. I was waiting on someone to guess it. Yep. I figured you probably knew. Actually, I didn't figure you would know. I thought you'd have a little trouble with it, but you did know, and you was waiting on someone else to say it. But you got it just in time, just before Matthew. I may have given that to Matthew because that is where we received the picture of the lady in red that you can find on our website and our Facebook page, the Central Alabama Facebook page. The lady in red, the picture that we got from that hospital, well, it did come from Vaughn Hospital, but it was Vaughn Hospital. That was the very first investigation CAPI did as a team. Give it to Matthew. Are you sure? Okay. Well, Matthew, it's yours. John said, give it to you. He's so cool. Is this actually Matthew that answered that, or is it Morgan or Michelle, or who actually answered that? I have 3 shirts now. Yeah, I do too. I got 3 shirts and 2 hoodies. Well, I have a bunch more shirts, but I have 3 of the new shirts. These are hoodies. All right, y'all be. Oh, and Michelle, I haven't forgot about you. If you're still on, I haven't forgot that you got that hat. I'm getting that for you soon. I still need a hoodie. You still need a hoodie? Cool. Yes, it's Matthew. All right, Matthew, what size do you want? John said I can give it to you. John has given up his prize to you, which I think was a really freaking cool thing to do. But that's the way John is. Hi, how are you today? Good. How do you know if I was good, Danielle? Hi, Danielle, by the way. Hello, Jason. That's my next purchase. Cool. All right, a 2X. All right, do you want the short sleeve, long? I tell you what, just PM me, Matthew. Could you tell me on here? I'll forget when the show's over with. So just PM me on Messenger and tell me the size and style and all that. Which one you want? It's a ghost. You want the Central Alabama? You want a short sleeve, long sleeve, whatever. Just PM me all that information. New Zealand. Hello, Daniel from New Zealand. And Jason, welcome aboard. If anybody's on right now that has not already done so, please hit the like button so that helps with the algorithm on how they show the videos. And if you have not already subscribed, please hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so you'll know when we're on. We try to be on every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we talk all things paranormal. Dogs video, I'm good, please. Good channel. Thank you. I'm not sure what dogs video is, but yeah, you can send it to me via email too, Matthew. John just threw up my email, jrushing.capi@gmail.com. And if you guys know of any small businesses that want to sponsor us on the radio show, send that also to my email address, jrushing.capi@gmail.com, jrushing.capi@gmail.com. And we'll get them set up as a sponsor for the radio show. I am so looking forward to that. You guys just don't know. Okay, Matthew. Awesome. Congratulations. All right. Does anybody have any more questions? We're a little bit over our hour time. Does anybody have any more paranormal questions? I know there's a bit of a lag. I think I need to go out and come back in because I am still frozen. Let's just go complete. What on earth? It's just all zeros. Where's my notifications? Trying to get it come back up, guys. Give me 1 second. I am so sorry. There we go. There we go. That is mucho better. Yes, we are still doing the tattoo contest. If we get 3,000 subs, right now we have 2,230 something subs, like 2,230 something subs. If we get to 3,000 subscribers, John and I, hey Bruno from Argentina, yeah, but if we get to 3,000 subscribers, John and I will get the CAPI logo, which is this logo right here. No, not this one. This one here. The CAPI logo with the sound effects on it. That one there. We will have that tattooed on our bodies live on CAPI Live. You guys can see our pain. And when we make it to 3,000 subs, John and I will go get tattoos of the CAPI logo, the CAPI with the sound effects, with the sound waves. Greetings, Bruno. Hey, Bruno from Argentina. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno, no. I'm sure he gets that a lot. All right, we'll give it a couple more minutes for some paranormal questions. If not, we will call it a night. Thank you guys so much for being on tonight, making this another awesome, successful show. You guys remember, please join us July 15th. Get a time for you. We will post that on all of our social media. Probably talk about it again on the show on our next CAPI Live, but we'll give us a direct time that the show is going to air. I think it's 7 p.m. Saturday, July 15th. We'll be recording the show on the 8th, and it will air the following Saturday, which is the 15th. I think it's going to be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, but I will get a tomorrow on that. We'll make sure everybody knows. But it's on 101.5, 101.5. It is a classic country station out of Selma, Alabama, Valley Grande, Alabama, excuse me. And we will be doing the podcast, and then the shows will air 1 week later. And we're going to be putting those podcasts together too. John and Stephanie are going to be working on getting our podcast set up. Anyone that has kids knows that reference. Yep, you're right. Especially girls. Anyone that has 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old girls knows that reference very well. I know exactly what it is. I sang that song for 2 weeks. I liked it, though. I really did. There's a lot of those shows that come on that my daughter Dakota watches that I don't really care, but I did like that one. That was a cool show. I liked it. All right, yes, you guys join us the 15th, 101.5 out of Valley Grande, Alabama. And, of course, we'll be on before then. We'll be back on next week. Hopefully, I'm still going to do my best to get this thing to accept a webcam. If I can get this PC to accept a webcam, we've already got everything else done. The OBS studio is on there. I have now been educated on how to set all that up and how to run the video while we're doing a live stream. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done. I want to do it so bad because John and I have been talking about it for a long time, and I know we'll have a lot of fun with that, and I know you guys will too. I know you guys will love our reactions to that, which probably won't be very positive, I'm sure. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for another show. I no matter what happens, whether it's going to be on the radio or if we're going to be doing podcast or whatever, we're hoping to keep this show going, even if it's pre-recorded. But we're going to keep it going as long as we can because I love you guys and I love hanging out with you for 1 or 2 hours every Sunday and talking paranormal and catching up on everything and talking to friends and catching up on friends. And I love you guys so much. And delete all the other webcams, but I will check and make sure. Thank you very much for the suggestion, John. I'm almost positive we did that because there had never been a webcam on this system. So, but I will check on that and make sure. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I think we did that, but if we didn't, then that's a good suggestion. So I would definitely check it out. But anyway, whatever it takes to make it happen, we're going to make it happen. I promise you. Even if I have to show the video on one camera or on one screen while I'm streaming on another, whatever it takes, we're going to get it done. And the reason is because John and I know that this will really do good. We really are excited about watching these different paranormal shows and giving our reactions to it and bringing the real paranormal versus the television paranormal. And the real paranormal is going to win every single time. I promise you it is. That's why we do what we do, is to bring out the real paranormal and let everybody know what the paranormal really is and what hauntings really are and what spirits and entities really are and what they really want. And that's why we're here, and to help people. We'll never bring money into this. We'll never bring false evidence into this. We are what you are, and that's all we're ever going to be. But I love you guys so much. Can't wait to see you next Sunday. If you have any suggestions on sponsors for the show that are in the river region area, let us know. Just PM or email them to me. John put my email up there. You can see them in the comments on the top chat, and I will go to those people and talk to them about getting sponsorship made set up. We love you guys so much. I want you to do me a huge favor anytime this coming week. I don't care if it's a friend, family member, or someone you meet on the street. Make at least one person smile, because that's exactly what we need the most of right now. I love you guys. I want you to have a paranormal weekend. We will see you next Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Good night. God bless.